Hello again, viewers of XDA Developer TV. The last time I made a video that was not a news video, we talked about some beginning Ubuntu Touch development stuff, specifically how to set up the SDK or the post steps for that, pulling in a project and running it. Well, the next logical step in this process is actually to start using Ubuntu Touch on a device, so we're going to kind of take a step back and do something that honestly people have been doing for quite a few months now, but I don't think we've actually done it here on XDA Developer TV yet. We're going to put Ubuntu Touch on the Nexus 7. This is the original Nexus 7, the 2012 edition, because unfortunately the 2013 edition does not have an available port of Ubuntu Touch for it yet. I would do it on something like my Galaxy Nexus, but that's my daily driver phone until I can work out getting a new phone. And realistically, something like the Nexus 7 will work a little bit better on camera. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and work on getting the desktop set up, and then we will get back to actually putting Ubuntu Touch on the Nexus 7. Alrighty, and as you can see, we are here at the Ubuntu Touch install instructions for installing it on a phone or a tablet. You've got a little disclaimer saying it's for free, non-commercial use, things like that. Here are the official supported devices, and as you can see, the Nexus 7 grouper device, this is the original 2012 Wi-Fi edition, that is officially supported, so that's cool. Like you see here, the 2013 edition, we do not currently support, they don't currently support it. So there are additional images that are not officially supported as well, most of them honestly coming from the XDA community, so congrats you guys, you've done awesome work. But anyway, if you want to set up your desktop to be able to flash Ubuntu to your device, of course you have to add the repository. So as you see here, sudo add-apt-repository ppa phablet-team /tools. Phablet. Anyway, what that's going to do is go into your system, and it's going to add this ppa to your system. So you can go ahead and install the utilities here. So once you've added the PPA, you'll do an apt-get update, tell it to install phablet-tools, android-tools-adb, and android-tools-fastboot. If you have been doing anything like this for a while, you may not need these last two. Phablet-tools is really the important one, but if you have not done any sort of device management or any sort of unlocking or anything like that with ADB or fastboot, you will definitely need to have these on your system, and this is a quick and easy way to get them. Now once these things are installed, of course you'll go over to your device, you'll do a backup if you want to do a backup, get it ready for USB debugging, which is what we'll need here in just a minute. And next we actually unlock the device. Now this is not really going to be a tutorial about unlocking your device, it's just fastboot. So sudo fastboot OEM unlock, that'll take care of it. We did something like this with the shield root, so you can go back and take a look at that if you'd like to see that. But like I said, you get fastboot from this command earlier, and once you've got it plugged in and USB debugging enabled, sudo fastboot OEM unlock. Once you're in that fastboot menu, you're good to go. This is not something that we really need to go into, I think. If I do, I can always come back and make another video, not a big deal. Now, in doing this and unlocking your device, you will lose all your data. That's why it says here earlier, make a backup, because you're going to lose data. Okay, so as you can see, I'm in the developer options on my device. I enabled that by going down to the bottom to the About tablet in Settings, going down to the build number here at the bottom, tapping on it 7 times. You see here it says no need, you're already a developer. If I go back in here to developer options, make sure USB debugging is enabled, and then here on my desktop I can type in Adb Devices. Of course nothing's attached currently. We'll go ahead and plug in our USB cable, and then here in a second, yes, allow USB debugging pops up. We're going to say OK. Probably should have said always allow it, but you know, just in case something goes wrong on recording, right? So Adb Devices shows our list of devices that are attached. No problem there. Now to actually flash the device, and I thought I would just go ahead and make the screen a little bigger there for you. We will type in phablet-flash ubuntu-system --channel devel --no-backup. And this command you can find down in the comment section as always, or the video description, whatever you call it. Effectively here you've got phablet flash, which is the command. Ubuntu system is what it's going to be installing. This is just a read-only official image from Ubuntu. You can also have this say community if you wanted to flash one of the ones from XDA. Channel devel will get the latest development branch. You can also do things like proposed, customized, saucy proposed, and stable. I'm going to go with devel just because I want the latest, greatest, absolute, into the, whatever. and then we'll see what happens. Now, I have a feeling this is going to take a little while. See here, we've got all the same, the licensing stuff we saw before. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll say yes. It's going to be detecting the type of device, connecting to Ubuntu, and then it's going to take some time. In this case, it says it's going to take 6 minutes. So at this point, I will go ahead and cut off, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. And as you can see, the downloads are hopefully about to finish. Looks like we've got a couple more things, but nothing too major. Downloading lots and lots of images, of course. And there, as you can see, it just rebooted into recovery. It's flashing the recovery partition. It's downloading the boot image to it. And now it's going to wait for the recovery image to boot. If all goes well, there you go. We've got Clockwork Mod that has been flashed to it. I definitely did not do that. Okay, it appears we do have some progress. It took a lot of time to push that first file, but it does appear to continue. We'll just keep watching it and see what happens. Alrighty, there we go. Looks like it is flashing something in there. And now I think the actual flashing is occurring. This is pushing Ubuntu Touch to the device. Should take just a few minutes. Hopefully won't be too bad. Alright, I had one last little issue there where it stuck at Clockwork Mod asking me if I wanted to allow it to flash stock recovery on boot. I told it not to allow it to do that. I said, do you want to fix this? Yes. So hopefully, if all goes well, we should see an Ubuntu logo here in just a minute. And of course, the exact second that I stop watching it, it comes up. It actually worked. I thought it was just going to sit there at a black screen, but it appears to have worked. I should be able to unplug it now and show you what's actually going on. So yeah, this is the initial walkthrough. It says here right edge, swipe from the right to unlock the phone. There you go. The top edge, you can swipe down to see what's going on. And left edge to reveal the launcher. There you go. Well done. Tap anywhere to start. I know Michael Hall was working on this recently, so there you go. That's the intro. We are now on Ubuntu Touch on a Nexus 7. We can swipe through and see the applications, the videos on the device, which we have none. Go back over to our home and to our music, which of course we have none. So yeah, this looks a little bit more feature-packed than the last time I touched it. Hopefully everything is in focus and you can see all this. We have a dialer, which of course we don't need because we're on a tablet. A camera, which from what I understand does not work on the Nexus 7, but we'll give it a shot anyway and just see what happens. And pretty much as expected, a whole lot of nothing. Yeah. So to get back, we'll just do that. We'll swipe this. Oh, actually, I seem to remember, yeah, you can tap that little X to get it to go away. So there's our applications and our home. That's probably about all. I mean, there's a lot more you can do here, of course. The next step in this phase is probably to hook it up over USB and actually push an application to the device from within the Ubuntu Touch environment. If that's something you guys would like to see, definitely let me know down in the comments. I can make that a future video for this Ubuntu Touch development series here on the XDA Developers TV channel. Otherwise, I might just do it over on my Twill.tv channel if you guys are not interested. But as for now, that's going to be about all for me for today. I'm going to go ahead and mess around with Ubuntu Touch because I honestly have not touched it in several months. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's changed and how everything works now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like below if you like this video. Subscribe to receive our content as soon as it becomes available. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again on Friday.